Joining us right now to discuss, distinguished law professor from Touro University, Thane Rosenbaum. Thane, let's start with the explanation from you as to why you feel that Jim Jordan does have the right to call upon DA Bragg to appear in front of his committee, and then give us your feeling on what you think about this move by Mr. Bragg.
So remember, Bob, Congress only has investigative powers. They don't have prosecutorial powers. It's merely an investigation. What's the investigation? You have brought charges against a former sitting president under federal law, and you're a Manhattan district attorney. You're bringing these charges as a Manhattan district attorney, knowing that the United States attorney wouldn't bring these charges, and he or she would have had jurisdiction. You also are bringing this case in full knowledge that the Federal Election Commission did not see this as an offense of the campaign finance laws, and without the campaign finance laws, you have no felony. Right? The only reason you have a felony is because you're relying on federal law. So one argument is, rather than saying that Representative Jordan is encroaching, it is the reverse. It's really the Manhattan DA's office, which has authority under criminal law of the state of New York, that's invoking federal law that is unprecedented. We've never seen it before. And in addition to that, and that's what I think Bragg is really worried about, he does not want Mark Pomerantz testifying.
Let's talk about now we are now, I don't know if this has happened before, a DA suing the head of the Judiciary Committee in Congress. Seems unusual to me. You're the expert. What are his grounds to do that? He says it's unconstitutional, the efforts toward him by the Judiciary Committee. What's your response to that?
So he's basically asking the federal courts to step in and say, we need to protect this local district attorney from the encroachment, remember, separation of powers, from unlawfully influencing, interfering with a prosecution that is now ongoing. Now that the president has been indicted, the clock has started on that criminal case. And he's saying, let me proceed and pursue this criminal case. We unsealed the indictment last week. We're ready to go. And now you're stepping in and trying to get other people to testify in a public nature, and will clearly interfere with our ability to pick a jury. It'll be clearly interfering with our ability to gather witnesses' statements. So I think that's their argument. There's separation of powers. We have a criminal case that's ongoing, and you have this other sideshow.
So how do you come down on this?
I've never seen this happen before.
Justice Rosenbaum, how do you declare on this? What's your opinion?
I would, I would have said that there is no standing here for this lawsuit. I would be filing a motion to dismiss immediately if I was representing the House committee, and saying, we have authority under the Constitution to investigate, and we think there are sufficient grounds to investigate here. And given the overreach of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office in the various ways they've gone beyond what a state district attorney's office would do, I'm not sure they're in a very good position to claim that they need protection from Congress.
All right, Thane Rosenbaum, thanks so much for being with us. Tom and Deneen, stick around.